YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis today on the New York Knicks winning in overtime versus the Washington Wizards. And it was crazy watching this game because they really was going back at it and back-to-back buckets, and the Knicks seemed like they was going to be in trouble trying to win this game, which they ultimately was. And it looked like the Wizards was in a good position to win the game with the last 2 minutes in their hands by almost six. And the Knicks battled all the way back to send it to overtime where they won it 136 to 132. The Washington Wizards are 5-24 and the Knicks are 22-10 on the season. It's good to see the Knicks emerge as a real contender and showing that they can live up to the hype and they can beat basically whoever's out there competition wise. And it's going to be interesting to see how the Knicks continue to get players back like Mitchell Robinson and those guys that can really help take the team to another level possibly. And now you see why a lot of us feel like this team is going to be really good since they made the Towns and McHale trade and the OG trade. It all made sense because you was building around Brunson. You need guys that can help him and cover for him and make his job easier by spacing the floor, even if it's adding a big like Towns who can space it too, allowing him to play all these tricks with the ball and always find a way to get enough separation to get a clean layup or a clean push shot or a floater off. And he can always do the stop and pop mid range if you go too much to the rim to cut him off. He creates enough separation to knock that down too. But Brunson had to evolve as a playmaker because his teammates got better. He likes playing with them. They do compliment him very well. That's something that he had to do is accept that these players are playing a style that benefits you too. So it's up to you to how you want to use them. And today was a good example of I can get 55 points and 9 assists because I'm just that unstoppable to guard. And when I play against Jalen Brunson on 2K, he's just as good as he is in real life. And his dribbling patterns and his handles and his IQ is just on top of the roof when it comes to excellent basketball IQ and how to understand how to use your body and understand how to use your footwork and your handles at the same time to get wherever you want to on the court and get enough space so you can knock down shots at a high percentage because it's not as contested as it would be if you forced it up like other smaller guards do. But the Wizards won the first quarter 33 to 32. The Knicks won the second quarter 28 to 27. Washington won the third quarter 38 to 30. And obviously the Knicks won the fourth quarter 29 to 21. And then they won overtime 17 to 13. So that way they can win this game by 4. Mikal Bridges had 21 points plus 4 and plus minus. He did have 5 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 3 steals, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 of 9 from 3, 8 of 14 from the field. He did a good job being in the right spots at the right time and just being ready to score. I like his steals that he got this game. You got to take gambles. You got to take risks if you want to turn the opponent over and get transition opportunities. And they was able to do that today. Even OG Anunoby, he only had 9 points, but he was a -2 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 4 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 1 of 5 from 3, 4 of 12 from the field. And then Karl-Anthony Towns backed up Brunson big night with his own 30 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers, 3 personal foul, plus 8 and plus minus 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from 3, 13 and 19 from the field. He was big. He was strong and really was finishing well in the paint, but he was able to get some threes to knock down those two, which was good to see. He was able to take some nice shots throughout this game. Wasn't rushing, wasn't forcing it, was real patient, let opportunities open up, and was real physical. He's been doing that a lot more since he's playing with the Knicks, and that's what you like to see. Jalen Brunson, 55 points plus 1 and plus minus 1 personal foul, 3 turnovers, 9 assists, 3 rebounds, 16 to 17 from the free throw line. So if they couldn't stop him, he was getting and ones and also finding other ways to score. And free throw line was just devastating to the Wizards, 16 to 17. That's a lot of attempts at the free throw line for one player. 3 of 11 from the 3-point line, 8 of 31 from the field. Josh Hart was able to get in double figures with his 13 points. +6 and plus minus, one personal foul, two turnovers, one steal, 7 assists, 11 rebounds, so a double double for him. He's hustle and muscle, plus he can hurt you if you don't pay attention to him because he can cut and he can find a way to get open mid ranges and open 3-point shots too. Three of his rebounds was offensive out of 11, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, or 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 10 from the field. And Precious Achua, 3 points, +6 and plus minus, one personal foul, two turnovers, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, two was offensive, 1-1 from the free throw line, 0-1 from three, 1 of 3 from the field. Cameron Payne, 2 points, one turnover, one steal, one rebound, 0-1 from three, 1 of 2 from the field. Miles McBride was 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from three. He did have 1 assist and 1 block. He did also have two personal fouls, -3 and plus minus 3 points. And Landry Shamet, 6 minutes, 1 assist, one steal, and 0-1 from the 3-point line. That was his only field goal, no free throws. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision, and it was a lot of them. 51 of 97, 52% from the field, 10 of 40, 25% from three, 24 of 26, 92% from the free throw line. As a team, they did have 10 offensive rebounds, 43 rebounds total, 26 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocks, 15 turnovers, 14 personal fouls, and 136 points. And then the Washington Wizards, they was a worthy competitor today, but they fell short when it mattered most. And they had a lead that they could have won with. They just couldn't knock down enough shots and take care of the basketball down the stretch, and that ultimately cost them to lose. Alexander Sarr, 12 points, +2 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 5 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from three, 3 of 10 from the field. Justin Champagnie, 31 points, -4 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 assist, 10 rebounds. That's a double double. 4 of them was offensive, 5 of 6 from the 3-point line, 13 of 15 from the field. Malcolm Brogdon did a good job, even hit a big layup in transition to keep them in the game, to give them a chance to win. He did finish with 22 points, -3 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 that was offensive, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from three, 6 of 15 from the field. Jordan Poole didn't play today, so Malcolm Brogdon played the 30 minutes. He didn't come off the bench. He started because of that reason, probably. Bilal Coulibaly, 18 points, 5 personal fouls. He played 37 minutes, though. 2 turnovers, 1 block, 2 steals, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. 1 of those offensive, 0-1 from the free throw line, 2 of 4 from three, 8 of 17 from the field. And Carlton Bub Carrington had 17. He had a nice mid-range jumper, and he really was scoring real well tonight. Very efficient, very smart shot selection from him today, sticking with his bread and butter. But, he did shoot 1 of 4 from three and no free throw attempts. 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 8 of 13 from the field. And then Keyshawn George, 13 points, -3 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 1 block, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 3 of 7 from the 3-point line, 5 of 11 from the field. And the other person that scored in double digits was Corey Kispert. He made layups, he made a 3. He was switching it up throughout the game, but he finished with 11 points in 23 minutes, -7 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 6 from three, 4 of 9 from the field. Jonas Valanciunas, 8 points, -8 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists, 8 rebounds, 1 that was offensive, 4 of 9 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 51 of 99, 51% from the field, 17 of 38, 44% from three, 13 of 15, 86% from the free throw line, 11 of their rebounds were offensive, 44 rebounds total, 32 assists, 7 steals, 4 blocks, 15 turnovers, 22 personal fouls, and 132 points. Just wasn't enough to get it done, although they did put themselves in a winning situation and had a great opportunity to come with the victory, but didn't really happen that way. Got to keep competing, got to keep playing, especially if the game is close, to give yourself a chance to win it and pull off the upset. And that's what we ended up seeing the Knicks do. Now, the Knicks was the better team. We knew that they should be able to win this game, but teams come in and they was ready to play, and this team was one of them. The Wizards really wanted to show that they can beat the Knicks, and they played hard. They tried hard. They even started being more patient offensively. They started running their sets a lot better. They started scoring better. And I'm like, man, the Knicks are in some trouble. And that they were. But they stayed together and they was able to figure out what works and what doesn't work, and they stuck to what was going all night, which was mainly Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Karl Anthony Towns, and the other guys tried to defend as good as they could, and they tried to stop the Wizards as much as they could. They stopped them enough to get the upset in the fourth quarter, and they did enough offensively and defensively to win this game in overtime. And that's all that really matters is if they can get it done. They have a beautiful record right now. They off to a really good November and a really good December. We'll see how they go into the next year, and we'll see what they do in 2025 as they're still learning and gaining more experience playing with each other, and getting to know each other a little bit more, and they starting to trust within the coaching staff and the organization to continue to believe in them, and the fans really love this iteration of the New York Knicks, and that's just good to see. They accept it, they're loved. The fans are really barking and saying that they can win it this year. They saying they're the only threat to Boston besides Cleveland. I'm starting to hear it. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to believe it a little bit based off how they've been playing now. But am I surprised? No. When you put these type of guys that have already been respected in the league and you keep them in a similar role to what they was already in, and you look at the fact that they added other pieces that make sense for them in Brunson, it was just a team taking chances and taking the opportunities that was available and not rushing and making a quick decision, just making the right decisions that made sense for the team and the coach and the organization. And since they all been on the same page with a lot of these decisions, it also helped make the transition to on the court a lot easier. And that's what we're seeing, a successful team that understands, because they mostly veterans and they have played in tight situations and close situations on other teams. That just made it easier for this team to gel, and they only have a chance to get better if they can continue to stay healthy. This is only going to be a good thing for them, as we have been seeing that in December and November. Other than that, I gotta give them love. I gotta give them respect because I wanted New York to have a more better team, and it's good to see New York basketball back. I won't continue to say that even if it's repetitive, because New York basketball hasn't been this good in forever. And this team is a legitimate team that can win a championship, especially if they can get a couple guys back. And they're in a position where they can add guys to this roster too to make their team even better. Even if it's minor additions can go a long way, because your championship is mainly won by your two best players, your three best players being great, and your role players fitting well and playing their game well and complementing your role players. And this team doesn't have that problem, as we have seen. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this, but in different variety, and I also do breakdowns of current players, legends, rookies, future stars. I also do draft coverage and mock draft coverage. So you like that type of content, this is the channel for you. And if you don't believe me, you can check out my channel. I got over 3,000 videos already. Not only that, I also have social media. If you want some different content that I don't offer on YouTube, you can check out my social media and you can see it there. And it's a different way for you guys to talk to me and get to know me and say whatever you want to say to me. Besides the comment section, that's as real as I can keep it. Other than that, see you guys hopefully later today with more analysis, and hopefully we keep getting some great basketball as the year continues, and hopefully the league can get back healthy and stay healthier for a longer period of time so we can get back to getting more good basketball games. There's been a lot of blowouts and a lot of games that's been tough to watch because of teams just being more superior to other teams. Nothing we can do about it but enjoy it for what it is. But it also is probably why the viewership is low. And I think the main reason is the injuries, not the three-point shooting. That's just my advice on that. The games have been fun. The games have been competitive when teams are healthy. And the league is starting to even out when it comes to talent. And this draft is only going to help that. So I think the ratings will eventually go back up, even if it has to be 25, 26. Is a win for the NBA anyway, just like we seen on Christmas Day. People still love it. People still interested. And if you have the best players playing their best, that's just automatically a beautiful thing to watch when it comes to the game of basketball. Other than that, I'll see you guys later, hopefully today.